Good morning, or whatever time it is when you're watching this, and welcome to a new vlog. It is Thursday. I'm so tired. I'm going to try not to start every vlog this semester like that. As you'll have seen in the last vlog, I've had my first 2 days back on campus. So last Thursday was the first day of the semester and I was working from home, and it was busy, but I'd had rest the whole week leading up to last Thursday. This Thursday, I've spent all of Tuesday on campus teaching and went and did office hours yesterday, which was fine and not terribly taxing, but again, it's that feeling of I'd only partially recharged my internal battery, if you will, from Tuesday over the course of Tuesday night while I slept, and so I wasn't back up to 100% on Wednesday morning. And then I went out again and had a somewhat active day between going to campus and then coming back and having to continue working that afternoon, and so that really depleted my battery again, and it just feels like once again I'm not all the way back up to 100%. Not that I'm ever at 100%. I usually probably get up to like 75% energy, so I'm not all the way back there, but I've had 2 days in a row of just like a lot. It's that feeling also of if I didn't have fibromyalgia, I don't think it would be a problem, because it hasn't always been this bad. When I started my PhD in 2013, I was teaching, I was taking classes, my schedule was all over the place, and that was one of the ways I realized I was developing fibromyalgia, because all of a sudden, kind of around 2015, I just wasn't keeping up with my schedule anymore. Like, everything was feeling harder. I was feeling more exhausted. I was more in pain. So like, I know I've handled this kind of schedule in the past, but since getting fibromyalgia and then over the last several years now that I've had it, it just feels like the fibro has consistently gotten just a little bit worse every year, and my body adjusts to any accommodation that I can make. So I did really well adjusting to working remotely and felt like I was getting back some kind of quality of life and able to do stuff without feeling like my fibro was, bringing me down. And now, since I've been back in the classroom since fall of 2021, it's just been schedules and time on campus and things that used to not really bother me now are bothering me. And this is now the second full year that I'm back in the classroom, and it's just begun, so maybe I will still adjust, but it just feels like I'm not adjusting back to being on campus regularly. I think because of the summers, it's like I get through, and just as I would be starting to adjust, I get 3 months where I am working remotely, and so now adjusting back after the summer is a lot. So long story short, it's Thursday morning. I've just woken up. I need to get to work. I need to get at least a couple hours of work in before my office hours start at 11. I just want to get like some emails and stuff out of the way. I've got a lot of emails just to check off. I've got other emails that are drafts students have sent that I need to review, and I've got grading to start doing. So my 2 online classes have turned in their rough drafts. So I have, I think between those 2 classes, that's 49 students. So I've got 49 emails, memos, and business letters that I need to grade. But I need to go put some clothes on and put some makeup on and just make myself presentable for when I do have to do office hours, and then try to get a big push of work done before office hours start. And then hopefully have some time to work on book stuff this afternoon, and we can talk about all of that. So yeah, it's another reason why I want to try to start early and maybe take a short lunch so that I can finish a little bit early today I think I can finish a little early today though, because I put in some extra hours earlier in the week, knowing I was probably going to want to finish early today. So I am going to try to finish around 4 if possible. Might take a 30-minute lunch and then finish at 3:30. That would be nice. So yes, gonna go get myself freshened up, get some coffee, and get to work. But welcome to a new vlog. Alright, taking a tiny bit of a break. I actually need to get up and like get some lunch and take an actual lunch break for at least 15 minutes or so. I'm feeling okay, so I feel like I can kind of work through my lunch break and then just finish the day early if I want. I definitely think it's about 1 o'clock now. Office hours just ended. I definitely think I've got at least another 2 hours worth of work left to do. So if I take 15, 30-ish minutes, I could probably finish at 3:30, which would be great, and which is what I'm kind of on track for. So that's nice that that's remaining the situation. I have caught up on my email inbox and I have reviewed all the drafts. I'll have to check again later today. I'll probably stop working at like 3:30, but then pop back in at like 4:45 and just check my email one last time. And if there are drafts that have been sent this afternoon, then review those really quick and then be done for the day. So yeah, I've reviewed all the drafts. That's done. I've replied to the other emails that I had, because there's always emails. I have done half of the discussion board intros, intro posts on Canvas. So my online students posted introductions to like introduce themselves. So I have read and graded one class. I'm now doing the same for the other class, and then I will go through and finish grading their papers. So I've gotten a start on the grading as well before office hours. So I'm gonna come back. I can grade during office hours, but I really like to just be able to get into the zone and just get through a whole class. So I'm about halfway through grading, but I need to continue grading, and I really want to try to get the rough drafts graded by the end of today. Their final drafts aren't due until no, their final drafts are due on Tuesday. So I would like to get their rough drafts due by today, so that tomorrow when I post the announcement, I can tell them that I've graded their rough drafts and people can take a look at them and make a decision if they want to send me their rough drafts tomorrow so that I can look at those. So yeah, it's just a lot of grading, a lot of staring at my screen. I do have YouTube keeping me company, so I'm watching some of my favorite small YouTube channels. The big channels I watch on my TV because I don't feel bad if I can't leave a comment on like the really big YouTube channels that I watch. But small channels, I know how much it means to receive comments and to have that engagement, and it's good for YouTube to see that you are like engaging with channels. I definitely try to leave comments, which is why sometimes it can take me a while to watch certain people's videos, because especially during the summer, I'm not at my desk watching YouTube as much. I'm at my desk working on my books and not having YouTube in the background. But now that I'm back to teaching, I love having YouTube on while I am grading, and it's just a nice way to kind of keep me company while I'm working here. So I've just watched a new vlog from A Ginger Writes, which is a new AuthorTube channel I've been following. I watched her latest vlog, which also had the AuthorTube 2.0, AuthorTube Newbie 2.0 tag, so that was really interesting. And now I'm watching Emma Bennett doing the AuthorTube favorites tag. So yeah, I'm kind of making my way through all of the AuthorTube channels and other small YouTuber channels that I watch over the next couple hours, probably while I am grading, and then I can get to my own writing. So it's been very motivational to kind of hear and see other people go through their writing progress for the day. It's like getting me in that mood and ready to like work on my books later this afternoon. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a snack, lunch. I'm gonna get proper lunch, not a snack, Andrea. Lunch, you need a proper meal. But yeah, first I'm gonna go get lunch and then back to grading. Okay, it is now 5 o'clock and I am done with teaching for the day and ready to work on book stuff. I have at least an hour left in me, I think, possibly a little bit more. So we'll see how much I can get done, and we'll see where I'm at by 6 and then just take it from there. So I need to line edit chapter 20 in Independent Hearts 2. And then I need to write 466 words in Royal Romance, and I need to write 468 words in my outline for Across the Pond 4. I have made myself a nice, warm, comforting cup of hot chocolate in a very festive, wintry mug. I can't help myself. It's the end of the day. I really want to stop. It's towards the end of a long week. You know, it's Thursday and it's been a very busy and full-on week. It's been the busiest week I've had since the spring semester ended. And so I'm still adjusting and getting back into the swing of things for how like the weeks are going to go, and still figuring out what my kind of physical pace for myself needs to be throughout this semester. Obviously, how I've done it this week so far probably wasn't the best, so I'm still learning. Next week will probably be a little bit better than this week, and hopefully the week after that will be better than next week, and so on and so forth. So for now, I'm trying to convince myself that it's just like it was during the summer. It's just another cozy evening writing session time. I've got an hour to an hour and a half to focus on book stuff. And I'm just trying to remind myself how much I love what I'm doing. Like, no one's making me write these books. I choose to write these books and I enjoy them. And with these 3 projects in particular, I am really enjoying them right now. I'm getting so excited for Independent Hearts. It's getting so close to being done. I just love it and I cannot wait for you guys to read it, and so that's helping to motivate me to like keep working on it and to keep plugging forward, but also Royal Romance. I'm just really loving that project, even though I've slowed down towards the end and I've gotten a little bit unsure of how exactly it's going to end. I'm working through that and it's coming along and it'll be fine, and I'm actually really looking forward to getting into the editing stage of that. I know the first draft is going to be so messy, but I'm also really looking forward to kind of embracing that mess and playing with it, if that makes sense. So like, as tired as I am and as much as I really just want to go sit on the couch and watch the last 4 episodes of Selling the OC, because I started that last night and I'm already halfway through the season, I can wait a little bit longer and I'm gonna let myself work on the book stuff. I did pop out thinking that my mascara that I'd ordered from Amazon had finally arrived and not wanting it to sit in my parcel locker all afternoon, because it did get pretty warm today, got up to 102. I went to check my mail when I got the notification from the parcel locker system, but it wasn't my mascara, it was a new book. So I ordered the Emotion Thesaurus, A Writer's Guide to Character Expression, and this is the 2nd edition, expanded to 130 entries. So there's 130 emotions to play with and explore. I saw Katie Wismer talking about this one in a recent vlog on her channel. It just sounded really cool. So it's got a whole bunch of different emotions all listed out, and then on each emotion, looks like it's got 2 pages per emotion. So then on each emotion, it's got the definition of that emotion, physical signs, physical signals and behavior, internal sensations, mental responses, acute or long-term responses for this emotion, signs that this emotion is being suppressed, it may escalate to, and then it lists emotions that it can escalate to with the corresponding pages in the book for those emotions, may de-escalate to, and then it's got emotions that the primary one you're looking at can de-escalate to, and then associated power verbs, and then writing tips for each emotion. And so it just sounded like this is really good if you struggle with showing versus telling, which I'm okay with that. I don't constantly tell. I'm pretty good at showing, but I know I could be better. And I'm always on the lookout for good writing craft books, especially like tips books like this that are more than just what a popular writer thinks you should do or how they write. Those books are good too. I do like those books. But I also like the really practical guide type books, because while I have a background in writing, my background is in writing and rhetoric and kind of writing in general, not specifically in creative writing. So I don't have a degree or any experience. I've never even taken a creative writing class. So everything I know about creative writing is pretty much self-taught and self-learned from example of all the books that I've read. So I'm always on the lookout for good writing craft books and writing guide and tip books, and so this one sounded really good. So I ordered that and it arrived today. I wasn't expecting it until tomorrow or Saturday, so that was really cool. I am going to now enjoy my hot chocolate before it gets cold and get to editing, and then we'll see if I feel like doing writing next or outlining next, but those both need to happen as well. And it is now 5:10, so I need to stop talking to you guys and get to writing. editing done. I think I'm gonna switch to outlining now. So I've got my London candle. Oh, even through the lid, I can smell it. This is such an amazing candle. I have been loving burning it for this particular project. I also love that it's another wood wick, because I'm really getting into the wood wicks. I wasn't sure about them to start, but I do like them. I need to switch over the video I'm listening to as well. I still don't have a playlist for this one. I have a playlist for the first 3 books of Across the Pond, but those now feel like Eleanor's songs. So I feel like I need a different playlist for book 4, because it's a whole new, well, it's not a whole new character. It is a character who will be familiar to you all if you've read the first 3 books, but it's a new character as the central character. So I feel like I need a new playlist or something, and I haven't found yet a playlist or an ambiance video or something that I can watch while I'm working on that project. I need to do 468 words in the outline for this. So where the outline is at, every chapter file, every chapter text file, I've got a text in Scrivener. I have a text file for every chapter. So I've got 24 text files plus the epilogue. So that makes up my binder on the far left side of Scrivener. And at this point, every chapter has at least like 20 words written in the index card and at least 20 words or so in the main text, like document part of Scrivener. So it's coming along. I am up to, I think I've got 100 words in 11 chapters so far. So almost half the book has at least 100 words. The other chapters have between 20 and 60. So I'm at 1,743 words total in the project so far. If I'm aiming for 100 words per chapter by the end of this month, then that means by Wednesday, the 31st, I need to be up to 2,400 words. So that means I need to do 657 more words by Wednesday. That's doable, especially if I'm going to do 468 today. So I will definitely meet that goal, and probably be in a position where I can not work on it over the weekend, which would be nice. I can focus on other projects over the weekend. Yeah, so I just need to have a think about things. So it's just going to be another day of kind of sitting and daydreaming, but it is already 10 after 6. So I'm gonna stick with editing or with outlining. I might not do my writing today. I might just outline today and write tomorrow and then write over the weekend, because I really want to stop at 6:30. I really want to stop at 6:30. I don't want to be eating dinner at like 7 or 7:30. So still figuring it out, but I've already got the Across the Pond candle burning. So this is the project we're working on. This will probably be the project I finish on today. So let's get to it. Okay, it's 6:30, well 6:29, but it's about to be 6:30. I have only gotten 205 words, but the first 13 chapters all now have 100 words in them or more, and I am up to 1,948 words total in this project. I will definitely get to 100 words per chapter by the end of the month like I wanted, and the 468 words per day is to get to 20,000 words by October 31st. If I don't have the outline finished by the start of NaNoWriMo, then I will just spend the first part of NaNoWriMo finishing the outline, and then I'll start writing it. And the 50,000 word goal for Nano will be just split across finishing the outline and starting the first draft, and that will be fine. So I'm not going to stress myself out by trying to write another 260 something words today, and I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna write in Royal Romance. That project will also be fine because I should be doing 466 words in that. That number will go up since I'm not gonna write in it today. It'll be fine. It'll all be good. I'm ready to just stop and be done for the day. I'm gonna go get some dinner made, and I'm gonna sit on the couch and probably watch some YouTube while dinner cooks. And then I have the last 4 episodes, or the second half. Some of them are only like 30 minutes long, but I've got the second half of the first season of Selling the OC to watch. So I'm gonna watch that tonight. And then I wanna get in bed kind of early and read, and then go to sleep early tonight, because I know that will also help me. So I'm gonna put my notebook away. And then, oh, this lamp isn't on. I thought I saw a flash earlier. I think this light bulb burned out. That must have been what I saw. It turn on and then immediately burn out. I need to get more light bulbs. I don't have light bulbs. Okay, anyway. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All that good stuff. I don't know what to ask you guys. I know for the writers and authors following me, I'd love to know if you have any writing craft book recommendations. Books or podcasts or YouTube videos, but specifically focused on writing craft. I follow plenty on like self-publishing and the business side, but I really would like to follow more specifically focused on craft. Because I know that's something that I just want to make sure I'm continuously learning and improving. So if you have any craft recommendations, book craft, writing craft recommendations, I would like to know those. As a non-writing question, let me know just what TV shows you are currently watching. I'm very excited for Selling the OC. I've also started watching House of Dragons on HBO Max. I had forgotten how bloody the whole Game of Thrones franchise can be, and I do feel like House of Dragons is shaping up to be even bloodier than Game of Thrones, which is saying something. So I'd love to know, like, are you watching Selling the OC? Are you watching House of Dragons? If you're not watching those, what are you watching? But let me know what your current, like, new TV shows or new seasons of TV shows you are currently watching. And yeah, I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!